Photo, Steve Granitz / Filmagic. Update November 9th. A judge gave the movement of Phoebe Bridgers to shoot an insult against him. Referring to anti-slap laws, the judge decided that Bridgers' Instagram stories were protected. Bridgers' spokesman said in a statement, "We feel justified that the court recognizes this case meaningless and unjustly," he said. "It was not based on law or facts, but was presented to harm the reputation and career of our client. This victory is important not only for our customer, but also for anyone who wants to protect it using the platform." The original story follows. Phoebe Bridgers responded to the slander case opened for the first time months ago. Chris Nelson, a producer, filed a lawsuit against Bridgers for $3.8 million last September and claimed that he had slandered him with comments proving his abusive behavior in Instagram. Bridgers did not comment on the case at that time, but now he resorted to hitting the case as well as a declaration standing next to Instagram comments. In the applications obtained by Vulture, Bridgers' team referred to the anti-slap statute, which protects against the public interest, such as California's talk about sexual assault and abuse, and to act to hit the case for the public interest. At the center of the movement, Nelson claims that Bridgers' team is a public figure that says voluntarily involved in this dispute. Rolling Stone first reported the news of the response. Nelson filed a lawsuit against Bridgers during the October 2020 Instagram story, published by Bridgers about the allegations made by an audio actor Emily Bannon on Instagram. Bannon made a series of allegations, including the harassment and abuse of women against Nelson, the owner of the Los Angeles studio Sound Space, and to deal with hate crime violence. Bridgers answered that Bannon Caddis personally verify most of the abuse. Nelson claimed that he had previously left Bannon, then he was interested in Bridgers and continued to go out with Bridgers when they left with Bannon. Nelson had previously sued against Bannon in December 2020. In his declaration, Bridgers said he believed in them, even though he didn't help Bannon's posts. "I believe my expressions in my Instagram story are correct," Bridgers said in the file. "My statements were made based on my personal information, including Mr. Nelson's statements, as well as my personal expressions. I continue to believe that my expressions are correct." Nelson filed a similar lawsuit against former Saturday Night Live cast and singer question writer Noël Wells. Wells warned the Big Thief group to work with Nelson with a special post, and claimed that the producer had made an incredibly predatory movement unda in his collaborations, according to Rolling Stone. A judge rejected Nelson's case against Wells in January and decided that Wells' speech fell on the right to first change for the progress or assistance of music creation.